So here we are, ready for the kickoff. Spackenkill starts, going from left to right in the white shirts, white socks, green, white shirts, white shorts, green socks. Ellenville going from right to left in the all blue. And Ellenville attacking down the right wing. It looks like this field is utilizing. Nice ball inside, a push in the box. Could be a penalty kick inside, 1 minute. Not given. Which reminds me I should start my timer. These games are typically 40-minute halves, I believe, at high school level. I'm going to tell you your starters here in just a second. That was a great attack for Ellenville in the opening stage of this game. They're confident coming into this game with 2 victories, and that ball pinged down the wing. But yeah, before I get to the starters, I did notice on the far side of the field, you see that yellow grassy area, which looks like it's because it's part of the softball or baseball diamond over there. So hopefully that doesn't play into the surface too bad. It's not too muddy either. I was a bit concerned it might be extremely muddy out here. Obviously we've had lots of snow this winter. It mostly melted away a week or so ago, but then we had a little bit more yesterday. But it doesn't look too muddy, in fact. Long throw into the box. All right, so let's get on to the starters. We'll begin with Ellenville. They are starting off with, in goal, Matthew Helgeson, 11th grader. Then we have number 4, Matt Urquia. Number 5, Nerman Ibrich. Number 7, Kashar Bizwaz. Number 9, Fernando Silva. Number 10, Gavin Baxter. Number 7, Tamvril Islam. Number 18, Brandon Gonzalez. Number 19, Brandon Guba. Number 21, Chris Leone. And number 23, Alex Pauly. Going to be a foul on the back of Gavin Baxter. Ellenville going to win the free kick. I do think this field is potentially smaller than Leipold Field. It's a little bit shorter, I think, which means you should see probably more chances if the goals are closer. For Spackenkill, let's see who's on their rosters today. We have number 10, Brian Breslow. Number 22, Dustin Burgess. Number 17, Brandon Chan. Number 12, Zachary Faroglu. Number 4, Selimu Gendron. Number 3, Travis Kilper. Sean Lucas is in goal. Number 14, Liam Moran. Number 25, Christopher Phillips. Number 15, Cheat Shahani. And number 24, Christopher Sulka. And you can probably hear the airplane coming overhead, which just took off from the Trudy Resnick Airfield, located just behind the Ellenville Central School District, really. We're right on the takeoff path here. Your coaching staff today for Spackenkill, they are coached by Isaac Choi and Brendan Cross, assistant coach Rachel Abrams, and for Blue Devils, head coach who would be Maxwell Mead, assisted by Lee Augustine and Matthew Dom. And Matt Dom is also the girls' varsity soccer coach. They were out there practicing a little while ago this afternoon. And today, of course, I should say the date. It is Wednesday. As Ellenville breaks into the box here. It's going to break 3. Good save by the keeper. It is, of course, Wednesday, March 17th. Happy St. Patrick's Day to all of our viewers out there on YouTube, as this game is coming to you live on YouTube, and it's being recorded for future broadcast on Channel 20. So we've had about 4 minutes of the game. Score is 0-0. Let's see if Ellenville can get this ball under control. Little pass back to Matthew Helgeson, whose clearance is skewed, luckily, to his teammate, but not the clearance he really wanted. That is a late change in goal. Ellenville's keeper has been Spen Vucetevich. He's unavailable. The through ball looks for number 18. He got goal side of the defender. Surely he clip it past. Oh, so unlucky. Pings it off the upright. He did so well there to get ahead of the defender on that through ball. And he thought it was the easy part, just to poke it past the keeper. Ends up rattling the post. So still 0-0 here, but what an opportunity for the Ellenville number 18. Brandon Gonzalez, senior. Looks like the referee just having a word in the ear of Ellenville's number 23, Alex Pauly. Also, 11th grader. Cleared forward. Keeper's going to come and collect fairly comfortably. That was the number 9, Fernando Silva. Goes over the head of the Ellenville 19, Brandon Guba. And now there's a decision to be made here by the keeper. He comes out. He's not going to get there. Yes, he is. A little bit of miscommunication between him and Tanvir Islam, the 17, but they got it worked out in the end. Oh, and I didn't even notice it until just now. Both sets of teams are indeed wearing face masks as we play here, so that's an adjustment that the players are getting used to, is how to play a game of soccer while wearing a face mask. I hadn't even noticed it, probably because I'm just so used to everyone wearing face masks. Ellenville brings it out of defense, a little flick from 23, couldn't quite find Baxter. That's going to be a foul by Islam outside the box on the Spackenkill 15. It's Jeet Chahani winning the free kick. Number 14 standing over it. Liam Moran looking to swing this one in. The field looks so short, he can almost shoot from there, it looks like, for me. We have a decent vantage point here. We've got a nice little bit of height on the hill overlooking this field. So there's going to be some near post runners. Swings into the back post instead. The headers are not on target. The shot is mishit, and Islam can clear. And Gonzalez, who had the pace to beat his man, but not the sweeper. And the sweeper takes a hit after clearing the ball. That's the 12, Zachary Faroglu. And he's down. He must have got caught, I think, by Brandon Gonzalez. But I think Gonzalez was going for the ball. He may have taken one in the painful area. He's back on his feet. But yeah, we are certainly delighted to be able to be here today to bring you this game. It's been a long time coming. Seasons being rearranged. Outdoor sports being only recently confirmed and approved. And once they told us that Ellenville have some home games coming up, we said absolutely, let's try to get some coverage. Just going to check on my camera, make sure that the signal is working okay.
Here we go. Come on, Travis. Get in the game, Travis. Beware of the bounce. Beware of the bounce. Come on, come on. Yes, Leo. Hey.
And I'm back as Ellenville's Helgeson collects to stop it from going in. Just wanted to make sure there was no issues with our feed for YouTube or the camera, but we look pretty good from what I can see. Devin on the camera doing a fine job on what is his very first game. So nice job, Devin. Looks good. Just trying to keep it smooth out there, following the ball. Score is still 0-0 here as we're about 10 minutes in to this home soccer game, Ellenville versus Spackenkill. Again, I'm Mr. Buckler, and I'm delighted to be here. A big shout out to everyone involved out there to make these sports possible in these crazy times. Shout out to the players, shout out to the coaches, shout out to the administrators, and obviously the fans and the families everyone getting involved, getting behind, and showing their support to make these games happen. Spackenkill make, I think, the first substitution of the game. Number 4 comes out for number 13. So number 4, Salamu Gendron comes out. Number 13, Alexander Zhu is in. Surely going to be too strong down the wing here. And of course, I should mention, if there are any technical issues with the live YouTube feed, we are recording this game as well internally to the camera, so we will be able to upload a clean feed at a later date if there is any issue with the live stream, so to speak. Today's kickoff was delayed slightly, thanks to Spackenkill arriving a little bit later than they wanted to. The initial kickoff time was supposed to be around 4:15. Instead, it was about 5 o'clock by the time we started, so about 45 minutes later than was hoped. We're here now. Ellenville looks to attack now. It looks like he was thinking of striking that one from way outside the box. In the end, unsuccessful. A wild clearance from the keeper of Spackenkill. And Baxter is going to do well to win the throw in front of the Spackenkill bench. Referee says Ellenville throw. It's going to be a free kick, not even a throw for number 23. So Alex Pauly will look to swing this one in. He's got 4 options on the edge of the box. He's going to punt it in. Ellenville gets a head on it. Goes down. No foul on Baxter, but he got a head to it. It's a decent attempt. Oh, miscontrol from the 10. That was a smart play from the 17. He looked to kick it down the right wing and then take his time, held the ball up, and instead released the 13 down the left, and that was a better decision. Alexander Zhu chasing it but couldn't quite keep it in. So Helgeson with another goal kick. Well, it looks like he might be handing off goal kick duties to the 21 of Ellenville. That's Chris Leon, senior. It's a low clearance. It gets all the way to the 23. There's a good tussle again between Baxter and Zhu. I'm sorry, and the 15, Shahani on this right wing. Into the box, no one can clear in the end. Guba gets it away. So this might be our first corner kick of the game. So we positioned our camera where we can hopefully just about see the red flag right by that tree. And you see the ball whipped into the box. Good chance now for Spackenkill. It's gone in deep. Header is missed. Ellenville's clearance can't quite connect. Spack has it, edge of the box, going to strike it, but blocked out by the 5. And that's out for a throw. It's deceivingly hard to see that throw-in line on the far side. It feels like it should be further away than it is, and right there, but it is there. Ball bounces up. No one really knew where it was. Helgeson has. Can he release it? He can't run out any further than that. Takes his time and he'll drop kick it instead. The number 4, Matt Urquia, tried a nice little move there, but Spackenkill gets it down the field quickly. going to be another corner kick, I think, to Spackenkill. And Rose Bowl might be a corner kick set piece, yeah, with the near runner. The ball bobbles to maybe upset that plan. Urquhart clears it, and that's probably not going to go out because of the slight hump to the field on this near side. It's going to stop an upward ball from rolling out. And Islam does well to shrug off the 15. 15 thinks he was bundled to the ground. Spackenkill now inside the box, launches it. Nice idea from the 10. It could have been a spectacular finish. In the end, unsuccessful. Yeah, that might have been the first shot of the game for Spackenkill that we can hear the coach talking about there. But big shout out to all of our viewers out there, whether live or at a later date or on demand. Big shout out. We thank you for watching. We do this for you. We hope you enjoy. If ever you have any feedback or comments, feel free to drop us a line. And send me an email, alan@welvradio.com. That's alan@welvradio.com, or call the studio 647-0135. You can probably leave a comment on any individual YouTube video and give us your feedback. Let us know what you think. So it's going to be a free kick on the far side. Ellenville can try to swing this one in. It's a bit low, but it's going to bounce. Goes through everybody. Yeah, Paulie gets a shout of encouragement from his coach, but referee is saying there might have been a very slight touch from a Spackenkill player on its way through, so it will in fact be an Ellenville throw. So number 5, Nerman Ibrich, steps up to launch this one in. Ellenville's got quite a few bodies in the box. And in the end, well caught by the keeper for Spack. He's got one striker on the halfway line. Going to try to find him, and he does. Nice ball down the wing for the 10. But Ellenville got serious numbers back, and Helgeson makes that look easy. That was a good catch by Sean Lucas, and goal for Spackenkill just then. It's a high punt. Good header by the 14. Spackenkill try to make a sub, but they have to wait until it's their ball before they can do so, I think. That's the way subs work in high school soccer. Not the way it would work in pro soccer. But in high school soccer, you have to, if you want to make a sub, you have to wait until it's your ball, i.e. your throw or your free kick. If it's the opponent's throw-in or opponent's free kick, then you cannot make a sub, they can. And of course you have rolling subs in high school, meaning you can bring a player in, bring a player out, bring a player in, bring a player out, no limit to your number of subs. Of course in the pros, traditionally it was 3 substitutions throughout the course of the entire game. Those have even been changed in the last year or so to compensate for various things. But the main thing is it's still 11v11. The aim is still to put the ball in the back of the net, and Ellenville and Spackenkill are both still trying to do that. Each team had, I think, 1 shot on target. Ellenville hitting the post. Spackenkill smashing it over, so I guess that was a shot off target. Not too much danger other than that for the two keepers as we approach the 20-minute mark or so. About halfway through this first half. Temperature is dropping a little bit with a little bit of wind. Otherwise, not really hint of precipitation in the air, which is good. No rain or snow, which makes my life certainly a lot easier when it comes to the broadcast, but it could be warmer. We're obviously not used to covering soccer games here in March. The soccer season runs in the fall from September, October, possibly into November. So now this may be one of the mask breaks. In fact, I bet it is. So now that we're about 20 minutes in, I'll pause my clock. I think it's a 20-minute mask break, probably because they've been playing for 20 minutes wearing a mask in case they're having a slightly harder time breathing than they normally would. They get a chance to just, get a breather, get a drink if they need, maybe go find some space by themselves to take a breather. And there's the whistle. That does go out. Heavy strike. I'm not even going to count that as a shot off target. It was just a wild lash at the ball. So in the first 20 minutes or so, as I said, Ellenville having one shot on target. Definitely the one that hit the post. Then maybe the Gavin Baxter with that header. I think that maybe caused a save. That might count as a second shot on target for Ellenville, but that's about it for attempts. And then Spackenkill had that one, a wild strike, but it wasn't too far over the bar, just from the right side. So that would be a shot off target, but it was a shot. Baxter's going to have to chase this. Won't get there first. 15 does well to win the throw. Islam did well to clear that right into the center of the park, but he was fouled, I think. Yeah, will be a free kick. Baxter keeps it in to Islam. Gives it away to the 18, who lays it through. Islam goes to the ground, misses his ball on the player. It's going to bounce up. And a comfortable save. That will count as a shot on target that time, indeed. And now I think of it, there was that one other time the ball was rolling somewhat comfortably towards Matt, which might count as a shot on target. So Spackenkill there, though, definitely with an attempt. And the only thing I always worry about is when those balls are rolling towards the keeper. I just worry that on these fields, the ball's going to bobble. And that can catch out even the best keeper if you think the ball's going to roll towards you a certain way, and all of a sudden it bounces the way you don't think, and you've planted your feet and you can't react. Before you know it, you've made a horrendous mistake, but it might not be your fault. It might be the field's fault. Ellenville on the attack. '21's gonna, almost did well to keep it in, but they have kept it in, I think, between them on the far side. Spackenkill clears it right across the park. Nice clearance down for Baxter. Spackenkill's defender does not do a good job of clearing it. Baxter has it now. He could strike from the tight angle. Great attempt. Good effort from Baxter on his left. It was a tight angle and ends up pulling it too much to the right. So it's going to go out for the goal kick, but a good effort by Ellenville to get into that position. A great skill by Baxter when he had that chance to knock it somehow around the defender, get the better of him, and get goal side of him. Just couldn't keep the strike on target from such a tight angle. Baxter has scored a couple already this season. As you mentioned, Ellenville's 2-0 so far, meaning they won their first 2 games. A 7-1 victory at Rondout, where lots of different, I think there were 6 different goal scorers that day. And then a 2-1 win at Onteora. I think Baxter got both of those. One was a penalty kick, one was from open play. So Baxter, I think, is on 3 for the season so far. I think Paulie got 2 in that 7-1 victory. So he's on 2 for the season. And Biswas has quite a few assists as well. Number 7 there. Haven't seen too much of him yet today. He's on the far side. Not a lot of conviction in that header. Ellenville's going to get the ball on the ground. Think about it. Erkweer wanted it on the ground. Instead, Gonzalez has it. And he's deemed to be offside by the official on the far side. Cleared up by Baxter. Miss cleared by the defender. They're going to maybe count that as a foul, but I'm glad they didn't, because he really didn't touch him very much. Oh, that's definitely a foul by the 22-1 Baxter. Dustin Burgess just knocking Baxter to the ground. I think Baxter luckily was somewhat expecting it. He was able to roll with it and didn't seem to get injured too much by it and was able to deal with it, but he took a hefty hit. There's no way the referee was going to let that one go. And so 19 now. Brandon Guba has the ball about 30 yards away from goal. There'll be some strike if he tries it, but he certainly might. Or Baxter looking like he's lining up on his left foot. Guba on his right. Ellenville with no players directly in front of them, so that looks like a strike on goal is coming. He hits it low. Baxter in the end with his left. And no rebound for Gonzalez to get onto in the end. So the Ellenville field hockey game just got over. How did we do? How did Ellenville do in their game? We lost. Oh, and there's a goal for Spackenkill. I missed it while I was talking to my student who was just covering the field hockey game. Who scored it? What number? Looks like they're giving the thumbs up to the number 3. And I actually missed it. Look away for a moment and you'll miss something. And I did. Excuse me there. Travis Kilpert, I think, was the number 3. It may be the scorer. I'll have to watch that back. I was just turning my head as we received the camera came back from the field hockey game that just finished a few moments ago across the way here. And I just heard everyone go wild from Spackenkill. So it is 1-0 Spackenkill as we are about 28 minutes into this first half. And I mean, I wouldn't say it was totally against the run of play. Certainly the last few minutes it was against the run of play. Ellenville, and the last 5 minutes had really been applying the pressure and getting free kicks and balls in the box. And that was Spackenkill's first real attempt since the mid-half break. And like I said, I didn't even see it, so I can't tell you really what happened. All I know is it was their first proper attempt on goal, and they got it in. So apologies there. I hope it was a good goal. That might be the goal score right there. Spackenkill now full of confidence. They're going to pop it from distance. Let's see if my cameraman saw. Did you see what number scored? Tony says no. I think it was the 3. Does that sound right? You didn't see it either. Did you at least see the goal? Yeah, we got the goal. Okay. Tony says we got the goal at least. He was too busy following the ball to worry about who hit it. Baxter now plays it forward, looking for Gonzalez. I'm sorry, for Kashar Biswas. He cuts back inside, looks for Gonzalez now. He's got options running. Oh, what a strike off the post. What a fantastic goal. Wow. Ellenville responds to going a goal down with a reply within a minute or two of their own. And what a well-worked move. Swung out to Biswas on the left wing. He did the right thing of not being selfish. He probably thought about shooting, but he thought, no, let me see if I can find Brandon, because he's making that run to the box. And Brandon received the ball beautifully from Biswas, took a simple touch, and then smashed it off the post and in. And earlier in this half, he hit the right post and it went out. This time, it hits the far post to him, and it hits the post and goes in. So what a beautiful goal there. Number 18, Ellenville, Brandon Gonzalez. Did you get that one, Tony? He says yes. All right. Ellenville's back. It's 1-1 here at Ellenville High School. And this varsity boys soccer game between Ellenville and SPAC. SPAC, is short for Spackenkill. It's a habit in these parts to call Spackenkill SPAC. Throw's going to drop just outside the box. 24 gets bundled over it. I think that's a sub that just came on for Ellenville. That's Kevin Rayban. He got a goal in that 7-1 victory. He's a 9th grader. There's a couple of 9th graders out there. Matt Urquhart, the number 4, who started this game. Stefan Gadica, number 6. We haven't seen him yet, I don't think. He's a 9th grader. And then Kevin Rayban, the number 24. Looks like Urquhart, number 4, took a break. That's Matt Urquhart. Biswas does well to redirect that ball to his own players. As now this game is really kicked into life with both sides getting a goal. That will lift the confidence of both teams. They know they can score, so they know there's goals to be had out there. Oh, the soccer game might have an issue with the live stream. Let me look into that real quick.
It says reconnecting, yeah. It might be an issue with the modem.
Stop!
Just do your best to follow the game on there, because it is recording to the camera.
Sorry. Come on, stop. You want me to take that? Yeah, take it. Come on, move.
So this is Mr. B bringing you coverage from Ellenville High School. There may be an issue with the live stream going to YouTube, and if there is, there's not much we can do about that. It could be to do with the USB modem, which uses a cell phone data signal. If the cell phone coverage goes out, or if there's an issue with the modem, then there's not much we can do about it here. As I say, we are recording the game. I know that's no good news if you are watching the live stream. But the score is 1-1 as at number 26 comes in for Ellenville. That's Alex Zweck, 11th grader. As I say, the game is being recorded, so it will be able to be watched back and re-uploaded to YouTube if we need to later or tomorrow or at a later date. But we certainly would like to bring you the game fully live here. Number 6 cuts it, can't quite keep it in. As I say, this is the first time we've ever done a live game from this particular field at Ellenville. So if there is an issue with the cell phone coverage in this part of the field, I do apologize. It's my first time ever doing a live YouTube broadcast in this particular location. So that could be part of the issue. Maybe the cell phone coverage is not particularly great in this particular part of the grounds here at Ellenville High School. But hopefully it looks to me like the signal might be back on YouTube, so I hope you're enjoying it out there. It's buffering for some. It's not buffering for me as I watch on my phone. But it is what it is. Again, apologies if you're trying to watch live and you can't get a good feed of this stream. But we appreciate you trying to watch it. So the score is 1-1. We're about 35 minutes into the first half. And then there'll be a halftime break on around the 40-minute mark, I think. Spackenkill opening the scoring on about the 28th minute. Or 27th minute, and then Ellenville responding through Brendan Gonzalez at the 29th minute, I think, or thereabouts. Smash was going wide, but Ellenville clears it anyway. It's going to be a foul that time by Biswas on the 10. The 14's going to clip it up to the back post. Headed away. Ooh, a total swing and a miss there from the 15. 24 tried to win the throw, couldn't quite get it off of him. Kevin Rayban. Yeah, I'm not sure. It is buffering. I can see on the live stream. The modem has a green light, so that means it's on. Ooh, that headed clearance from the defender almost going in into his own net. It's going to be a corner kick. Tight number 4 getting ready to come back in. Matt Urquia. Lets it run across him, finds the 10. Baxter's going to ping it down the left wing. Got a nice little bit of backspin on it. And the 12, no nonsense, just puts it out into safety. Zachary Feroglu. Number 4 can't quite get on the end of it. Salamu Gendron. Referee blows the whistle. Yeah, 2 or 3 minutes until half here. Good control from the Ellenville goal scorer. Gets past his man with great skill. He's going to look for the pass inside. Biswas almost tried the first time hit. Difficult skill to hit it on that and on that turn at the same time. Ends up just pinging it wide. He's back on his feet. If anyone is having YouTube issues, we will try to, we could potentially reboot the modem and at halftime, see if we can fix that issue. Nice skill by Baxter. Beats 1, beats 2. Just got away from him. Here Coach Mead saying not to be greedy. Biswas basically surrounded by 3 players. 21 does well to keep it in. The N25 just puts it out. Christopher Phillips, no nonsense. Number 4, Matt Urquia comes in. Number 24, Kevin Rayban is going to come out. Kashar looking for the ball on the outside. On the throw. Up against a couple of players. Going to try to beat him. Spackenkill striker is offside right now. The 4, if they can get the ball to him, but they can't. And instead, Ellenville pings the ball down the wing. Number 7, Kashar can't quite get to it in time to keep it in. It's a good flick, but can't find anyone except Ibrich. And Guba. Islam gets the ball back off of Guba. So we're almost out of time here in this first half. The score is 1-1. It's going to be a Spackenkill throw. No, it's going to be an Ellenville throw. Looks for Gonzalez. Nice from Biswas to cut inside instead of the pass across the middle. Loses the play, and instead now Spackenkill can break down the wing. The 17 trying to put on the burners. He might strike this with his left foot. No, flicks it forward instead. It's going to be a first time strike from the 21. Lets it run across him. Guba's able to clear it. Baxter can't find a teammate. And now Spackenkill can reload. Strike from distance. Hellickson punches it away. And the whistle had already gone, I think, for an offside, perhaps. Halftime whistle's about to go here. Ibrich tees it up. Gonzalez couldn't quite keep it in, and the referee blows for halftime. So we go into the break of a highly entertaining first half that had a little intermission between. 1-1 is the score at halftime. And the score is 1-1. I think the goal scorer in Spackenkill, who opened the scoring as Kashar Biswas charges down the left wing. Spackenkill opened the scoring in the first half, I think, through number 3, Travis Kilpert. But I apologize, I was looking away at the moment, talking to a student, and then also in the first half, Ellenville equalized very quickly after it, within about 2 minutes or less. Ellenville's Brandon Gonzalez, number 18, equalized for Ellenville to make it 1-1. So that is the score here as we restart the second half. Let me start my timer a minute late as usual. And Kashar Biswas, he lined that one up for a long time. Just couldn't keep it down, couldn't keep it on target. Smashes it in the end, way high, way wide, but he thought I had a long time to think about that one. Yeah, if I was Spackenkill, I'd be upset that he had that much time to think about that strike. And Kashar will be disappointed not to do better with that one. Baxter in the center of the park, number 10 for Ellenville. We're going to get there first. Number 4 for Ellenville. At 6:30. Can you stay to the end of the game? It should be over. It should be over at 6:40, if that's okay. Sharp as was with the turn. A slight push. Gets the ball inside to Baxter. He's going to strike from a wide angle. And the keeper did get a hand on it to push it wide, I think. Or if not, he was certainly concerned about it. Went to ground, tried to get a touch on it. So Ellenville starting the second half on the front foot. 2 shots off target in the opening 2 minutes. Blue Devils trying to maintain their 100% start to the season, seeking their 3rd straight win. Ball was moving there. Baxter, he did bring it to a stop and then gave it another little spin so it was moving. So I think the referees will say you got to retake that one, I think. That's what the whistle went for. Took the free kick too quickly in the end. So there you can see the Blue Devil back line. Biz was on the right side. Silver going to take it. Ibrich inside of him. And Guba in front of them. Plays it in low to Baxter. Couldn't quite flick it. Slight push in the back by the 15 on Bizwaz, but he keeps going. This game is coming to you on YouTube and Channel 20, both services of the Ellenville Central School District. Couldn't capitalize on the missed clearance. Okay. Just let me know when you gotta go, and I'll go talk to Marlon. All right. So Spackenkill going to be attacking with a free kick inside Ellenville's half. Some of our eagle-eyed viewers out there on YouTube, as I read some of the chat and some of the messages, they've noticed I do indeed have a clipboard for my notes, and I am indeed wearing a rather nice headset for this commentary. We try to bring you the best coverage we can in both content and quality. 14's going to pound this one. It's way too high in the end. So the 25 is coming in for Spackenkill. It's the 15 coming out. Low clearance, not what he wanted. Ibridge to launch this throw in. Looks down the right. Actually more into the center with that curl on the throw in the end. Oof, clearance. Pings off of Paulie's head. And that will be a Spackenkill throw. In this case, Spackenkill will make a couple subs here. It's their ball, so they can't make it. The 21's going to come in. Emilio Breglia on the 19 is going to come in. Dylan Updike, maybe just not yet though. And Ibridge wants Helgeson to come, and he does indeed. And the 4 tripped over. Salamu Gendron, they're looking for the foul there, as Ellenville were calling for the keeper to come collect it. They tried to chase it down and tried to force the foul. The referee said no. And Helgeson called into action again with an easy pickup this time. Decent drop kick, was able to get it into the opposition half. So the 19 and the 21 come in. Looks like the 16 comes out and the 4 comes out. That's Christian Balbo, the 16, and the 4, Salam Gendron, come out for Spackenkill. As the game delicately poised here at 1-1. Spackenkill opening the scoring, don't forget, so they're confident they can get a second goal. Ellenville coming back right away to make it 1-1, so they're confident they can go down and score. So both sides confident and both wanting something out of this game. We're about 9 or more minutes into this second half, so just about 30 minutes left in this game. Temperature is dropping here at Ellenville. The wind has died down, which is a blessing, but the temperature itself is also dropping. So it's still cold. Would be colder with the wind, of course. Ellenville undecided about who should clear that. Helgeson's going to come out and maybe just clear this one. He picks it up, goes out. It's going to be a corner kick in the end. Helgeson probably should just put his foot through it and made it a throw-in. But they're going to say it's out for a goal kick in the end. And so Fernando Silva, Ellenville's number 9, is going to take it. Good header forwards from the 17 as he knocks Baxter, I think it is, to the ground. But the 17 stands over Baxter, who's holding his right leg, his right knee, his right ankle. 17 though, good sportsmanship, wants to make sure he was okay, didn't want to just get up and go. He actually was concerned that the player was okay. So good sportsmanship from Brandon Chan there. And Coach Mead says, you let me know, meaning I think if he wants to come out, just let Coach know and he'll get a sub ready. But for the moment, Baxter is trying to limp it off and walk it off. He's here. Let me see if I can get a secondary camera operator here.
I like it. Keep moving back. Keep moving back. Get it off the belt.
He's coming. Your mom's here?
Yeah.
Said he was coming. Thank you, Tony. So as one cameraman leaves, another one joins us here. Yeah, you can zoom by zooming in like this and zoom out like that. Basically just never lose the ball. Try to find the ball. Stay smooth, Marlon. I appreciate you covering us last minute here. So a big shout out to Tony who had to leave, and an even bigger shout out to Marlon Cabrera on the camera right now. Famous Ellenville track star, member of the soccer team, and member of the TV and radio program, right, Marlon?
Yes, sir.
As the score is here, Ellenville 1, Spackenkill 1. Marlon is a part of the Blue Devil soccer team, but I saw he was not dressed to take part in today's game, so that's why I asked him if he could help out. You're not injured, are you, Marlon? Yes, he is. Yes, he is injured. So he's not able to take part in today's soccer game, which means he is able to help out on camera. So again, just try to follow the ball, stay smooth, and I think this is Marlon's first time on camera, so bear with him as he gets used to the camera and gets used to the zoom and all that kind of stuff. Looks like Noah Hemstreet getting ready to come in the game for the first time today, number 13. Fellow classmate of Marlon's. 21's going to get there first before Ibrich, I think. And now the 13 is going to come in, Noah Hemstreet. Looks like he's going to come in for Gavin Baxter, who went down injured just a minute or two ago. Looks like he's running okay, but Coach Mead will give him a break. As Nerman Ibrich on the far side looks to throw this one in. We're about 14 or 15 minutes into this half, so about 25 minutes to go. Both sides looking for the next goal, which could be the winning goal. There's Ellenville's goal scorer from the first half, Gonzalez. It's going to run behind the 9. And there's 2 Spackenkill players out there, but Silva does well to get between the 2 of them. Clears it off the sand. Only as far as the 14. And there's a better clearance. Gonzalez can chase that. It's not going to go around straight to the keeper. Gonzalez gets a push in the back, surely. A push outside the box by, I think, the number 12. But I'm not sure what they're trying to say that Gonzalez did. There's definitely a free kick. Number 12, Zachary Feroglu. Gonzalez just got ahead of him. They're trying to, not sure what they're trying to get Gonzalez to do. Unless there was a little bit of afters going on. But it was a huge, I mean, if this, you don't really get red cards unless it's a really bad offense, right, in high school soccer. But in regular soccer, that was a denial of a goal-scoring opportunity. That would definitely be a yellow card, potentially a red card there, but it wasn't a dangerous play with intent to hurt the player, so I guess that's why they didn't give him a red card. But phew, talk about taking out a man when he was almost through on goal. Luckily for Spackenkill, he was outside the box, so it's not a penalty kick. It is a free kick just outside the box. And they blasted at the wall in the end. Gonzalez took his own free kick that he won. Urquhart with a nice cutback. Ellenville, can they keep it on the far side? They can. Now Biswas has it. Good intervention there to break up the Ellenville attack. Now Baxter's coming in, I think, for Paulie. And 18, 15, and 10 coming in for Spackenkill. 21, 19, and 25 all make way. Coach tells them to stay warm because they might go right back in. Oof, and Baxter, even though the ball, he was never going to get to the ball, he was just running through and the defender cleaned him out anyway. And that will be a corner kick from the far side. Coach Mead wants his players to keep working. Hemstreet comes to have a word with Coach Mead. Looks like it's going to be Urquhart and Biswas going to maybe work a short corner. Low ball comes in. Looking for Guba. Didn't quite work the way they wanted to. Hemstreet has some speed to get there first. Keeps it in. And he's down. Noah Hemstreet, not sure what happened there. He just collapsed, holding his knee, holding his leg. It looks like his leg is pretty well wrapped. Is he carrying an injury into this game? For my insider Marlon, he might be. So he's down on the right wing there. He just came in only 5 minutes ago, or thereabouts. And now, sadly, he's down and out. And he was just talking to Coach Mead as well. It was just a minute ago. He was just talking to Coach Mead. Maybe he's saying it felt okay. And now he limps off the field with assistance number 23. Alex Pauly comes back in. So that's too bad for Noah Hemstreet. It looked like he was being saved, trying to be careful with his minutes. And looks like it was too much. So he's out probably for the rest of this game, it looks like. Everett should throw this one into the edge of the box. Misheaded clearance. The 17 could ping this one in, but instead he hits the tree and the ball bounces down. So, wow, that's a case of the tree interfering in the play there. Just like when the ball hits the referee, it's part of the field. So is the tree branch, I guess. Which saved the blushes somewhat of Islam there. He could have done a lot better with that cross. 3 defenders in there. No one really deals with it. Swung into the box. Oh, and now Islam tries to get there. There's not really anyone there on the end of that clearance. So a little bit of a stoppage there, but we've had about 20 minutes of play, 21 minutes of play. Score still 1-1. Strong tackle on Gonzalez. Right in the center of the park. Here comes the free kick. Low and hard. Cleared first time.
That's been happening all game. G to middle.
Don't get too wide though, Marlon, all right?
Hold it up. Hey, come on! Short! Mark him! Short! Listen to me!
Again, apologies out there. Oh, excuse me. Apologies out there for anyone on YouTube who's experiencing buffering. It could be an issue of our modem and encoder here at the high school field. And we did reboot it at halftime, but it's very difficult to reboot it mid-half So here's the mask break as we're, I think, halfway through the second half now. We'll just have to wait and see what happens if it stays tied at full time. With the, in a traditional game, it would be typically they would try to find a winner in overtime. But I know in these crazy times we're in now with this shortened season, they may just let it settle for a draw and let it count as a tie. But we'll see. Let's see if Ellenville or Spackenkill can get a goal to win this game. 20 minutes to go. Throw comes in, bounces loose, and Spackenkill keeper comes and rolls and collects it. Sean Lucas. You know it's cold when a player out there is wearing a hat, and that's exactly what the Spackenkill number 10 is doing.
Yes, Leo!
It's number 6 gets ready to come in for Spackenkill. It's Jacob Rivera. Quicker throw that time, and Ipridge goes down. Maybe gets his foot stuck on the
Watch the leg on the throw it!
on the rough mud, and you can hear the coach of Spackenkill there asking him to watch the leg on the throw. And I think that previous one, it was a quickly taken throw by Ipridge. It may have bordered on a foul throw, but I don't quite think it was. But they just want the ref to keep Nerman honest. Ooh, shot from the edge of the box, blocked in the end. Guba does well there to read that one. Finds Gonzalez in space. He thinks about a strike. And couldn't quite find a teammate in the end. Urquia outside the box.
Come on, Aiden! Come on, get there! Defense up! Yeah! Come on, Aiden! With it! Good work! Thank God I hit the gym, bro. With the throw, my arms are a little bit.
Nerman Ipridge, long throw down the line, headed out by the 24 of Christopher Sulka. So Ipridge goes for another throw. This time he will look to launch it into the box, almost like a set piece. Flicked on to the back post. Baxter's there. And Urquia does well to skip around one. Being hustled by the 15. Gets pushed down but not to ground. And number 9 collects for Ellenville, does well. Finds number 7, Bizwaz, on the edge of the box now. He cuts inside looking for Baxter. And Spackenkill can clear it. So once Ellenville has been putting the pressure on in this restarted second half, it's been all Ellenville. The ball's barely gotten into their half now as they look to try to close this game out. Less than 15 minutes to go. Spackenkill still looking to make some subs. The goal scorer, number 17, looking to come back in, Brandon Chan, alongside number 6, Jacob Rivera.
Shield it, Alex! Shield it! Yeah!
13 does well to shield it, so it will be Spackenkill throw. And now the subs come in. The 17 comes in for the 3. Travis Kilpert, that is the 3 coming out, and the 18 comes out. That's Aiden Yerianci or Yerance or Yerianci.
Where's that throw?
14 does well. He's had a good game today, the 14, Liam Moran. He's done well there in some tight situations on the ball. He's done well to show composure. 22 comes in for Spackenkill. That's Dustin Burgess. He's coming in for a player right on the far side, I think, the 15, Jeet Shahani. As Coach Mee tells Baxter to keep to the sidelines, I think. So throw in Spackenkill on the far side as they look to assert some dominance in this second half. So far it's been mostly Ellenville the last 5 or more minutes. Knife swollen to the box. This time's going to bounce unkindly for the defender. Obstruction by number 6 calls the referee. Jacob Rivera just came on as a sub. And so it will be Ellenville free kick. And Ellenville got away with that one there. They were in tight situation. But looks like it's going to go their way to deal with. Gets some good height on it. Coach Mee trying to encourage the team with a little more than 10 minutes to go here as they look to find a winning goal. Nice ball forward by the 23. Really making the defenders work with that through ball. Nice cut back from Kashar, beats 1. Can he beat 2? He just about, but he gets the ball knocked away from him. Gets it back by himself now, cuts into the box. The ball's so close to his feet, he's tripped up surely in the box. And that's got to be a penalty kick for Ellenville Blue Devils after wonderful footwork from Kashar Biswas. Number 14 is still standing there, wondering what happened there. Liam Moran does not like the decision, I think, against him. He's holding his hands out to the referee as if to say, I barely touched him, but I think he did touch him, and that's what matters. And so, Gavin Baxter, scorer in Ellenville's previous game from the spot, has a chance to do so here. Get a nice close-up on this, Marlon, so we can see both the whole goal and the striker. And Baxter scores to make it 2-1 Ellenville Blue Devils. A little celebration into the sidelines. They're going to make him retake it. Wow, Baxter, having celebrated, has to do it all over again now. So they're trying to say if an Ellenville player encroached, it doesn't need to be retaken, but if it's a Spackenkill player, it does. And it's a goal. This time Baxter puts it away. Just means he gets to celebrate twice on the far side again. And Gavin Baxter makes it 2-1 for the second time. And Spackenkill not happy with that decision, not happy with the penalty decision, not happy with the whole retake situation. And so, with 10 minutes to go in this half, or less now, Ellenville leads 2-1. As Coach Mee goes over to talk to the Spackenkill coach to try to clear up what they think happened there. Ellenville leads 2-1. They were chasing that leading goal, and thanks to great footwork from Kashar Biswas, they won the penalty kick. And now they have the goal. Chan, he was upset about the penalty decision. He scored the first goal in this game, number 17 for Spackenkill. He's going to try to turn this back around, but here's Biswas, brought down just a few minutes ago in the box. And Baxter just wants to clear it now. Ellenville may have to soak up some pressure now for the remainder of this game. Ooh, that's surely a foul by Biswas as he backed into Chan, the 17. It will be a free kick to Spackenkill. It's a decent range outside of the box, but 17 wants to strike it. The referee wants the wall to get back. I think the Spackenkill keeper said test the goalie. Wants to make sure he at least gets it on target, up and over the wall or around the wall or through the wall. It will be Chan to take. Can he test Matt Hellickson in Ellenville goal? It's a decent strike. Oof, just over the top right corner from Brandon Chan. It's a decent effort. Ellenville survives that scare. Remains in the lead 2-1 now, thanks to a penalty kick from Gavin Baxter and an early first half goal from Brandon Gonzalez. 10 minutes of energy blue is what Coach Meade wants. Good step from Biswas. And Guba trying to claim handball, but he hit his midriff. And Fernando clears it. Ellenville just can't get the ball under control at the moment. Whenever they get it back, it's quickly given back to Spackenkill. And again, that's going to be a foul on a Spackenkill player. Again, I think by Biswas. Much more of a mild foul to look at, but it's either 7 or the 19. But it is a free kick to Spackenkill. You staying warm, Marlon? Just about. And it's getting cold here at Ellenville. If you don't have gloves, I do feel for you. I see most of the players out there do have gloves on, but there's one or two that don't. So this time it's the 14 and the 24. Stepping over the ball, the 14. Liam Moran had a good game. 24, Christopher Sulka. A new rule, and for the NFHS is about 3 feet. I'm not sure what the 3 feet is for. Is it that the opposition can't be within 3 feet of the wall, perhaps? Because traditionally, the opposition can be amongst the wall. Well, there's some interesting screens going on. All for nothing in the end. And the 14 blazed it over. Subs coming in for Spack. 6 comes out for 21. 15 comes in for 4. And for Ellenville, the 26 is going to come in, I think, for Matt Urquia. I think that number 4 is going to come out. 26 is in. It's Alex Weck. So some occasional confusion here between the referees and the coaches and even some of the players in the last 10 minutes or so regarding penalty kick retakes and defensive walls. And Sub being made by the 3. I wouldn't want to be a referee because there's so many rules to consider. You have players shouting at you, you have coaches shouting at you, and yet your way goes, and you got to make sure that you're comfortable in every decision you make and confident in every decision you make. Guba clears, only as far as Fernando. Oh, and good header back by the 17. The 3 flicks it forward now. Ellenville's got some goalkeeping to make. And Matt Hellickson makes it. As Biswas ties his lace right in front of him. The drop kick comes from Hellickson. Helgeson, sorry. As we are starting to lose some light here, but we should just have enough light to see out this game. As long as there's no major stoppages, we're only about 5 minutes away from the end of this game. And this time Norman Ibridge not doing the long throw, instead Alex Pauly looking down the line. As Ellenville tries to protect their lead now, keeping plenty of men back. And Fernando alongside Islam almost gets it. Pinged across the park by Tanverl. And Pauly did well there, I think, to win that throw. Now they do want Nerman to launch it because it's in the more of that direct throw that could lead to an attack kind of position. So the 21 and the 19 are going to stay back for Ellenville. That's Chris Leon and Brandon Guba. Kishar Biswas is just further ahead of them in the center. But it's 2-on-2 back there for Ellenville, so they need to be careful of the counter here. Nice throw launched in, flicked up. Strike from Biswas straight into the back of a player. Ibridge pings it to the back post. Baxter's there to get a touch on it, hits the side netting. Nice idea, that combination. Number 14, Liam Moran's going to come in for the 13 for Spackenkill. That's Alexander Zhu. It's going to be Ellenville throw on the far side. Say less than 4 minutes to go, I think, as we hit the closing stages of this game. Blue Devils chasing a 3rd straight victory to maintain a 100% start to the season. Well, I see Noah Hemstreet standing up at least. He's not sitting on the bench, he is standing, so that's a good sign that he's able to stand and walk. He's not on crutches right away. Good throw into the box, cleared, but only perhaps as far as the corner kick. The keeper can't quite keep it out, or keep it from going out. That was either a throw-in or a corner kick for Blue Devils. They're in no rush to take it, as they now have the lead. Baxter, Ellenville's penalty kick scorer, comes over. Strike, almost cleared into his own net by the 22. In the end, it was a great defensive clearance by Dustin Burgess, but that pinged right over the bar. It could have easily pinged into the net. And so Baxter and Pauly will work the corner kick again. And they'll win the throw in. No. And number 4 and 19 come in. First Spackenkill, number 10 comes out. And number 15 looks like comes out as well. Referee, not sure what he's saying that needs to be. I guess it's an Ellenville throw. And they're going to have Nerman Ibridge take this one. We get closer and closer to the end of this game. Ellenville leads 2-1. Next, the penalty kick from Baxter in the first half. Goal from Gonzalez. And there's another header down. Good save that time. Safe hands from Sean Lucas in the Spackenkill goal. Yellow card. He ran under the goalkeeper as he was trying to release the ball. Apparently, Tanvir Islam, and that's not something you can do to the point where he's being given a yellow card and being taken straight out. So number 4, Matt Urquia's in, and Tanvir Islam gets told, go sit on the sidelines and think about what you did, Sonny. So he's allowed to come back in later if the coach wants him to. But I guess the coach has to just explain to him what he did there that caused him to be booked. And, well, temporarily at least ejected from the game. There's not long left, so that might be the last minutes Tanvir gets. And he's looking a bit confused and disappointed. As if to say, come on, man, we're about to win this game. There's only a couple minutes left. 2 minutes is the referee's shout, so looks like we have 2 minutes left. Can Spackenkill find an equalizer? Nice ball up and high by 23. Gonzalez can shield the ball into the corner. High foot is missed by Baxter. Surely now into the final minute of this game here from Ellenville High School. Nerman's going to take the throw again in no rush now. He'll run some seconds off the clock if he can. There's a flick. It's going to run out. It's going to be a corner kick for Ellenville in the final minute of this game. Can they add to their 2-1 lead? Definitely need to. And now Tanvir does come back in to finish this game out. Number 17, he's back in for the 4. And so Tanvir is allowed to be on the field when the final whistle goes. He's had a good game. And Ellenville does a little short corner routine. Baxter can't quite find the 23. And Spackenkill clears it. And the man is down, the 17. He's back up on his 17, Brandon Chan. Scorer in the first half. But he did go down. And so it's going to be free kick, I believe, to Spackenkill as they now need to launch just about everybody up the field. Urquia's coming in. Paulie's coming out. Surely there can't be much long left now. Final whistle must be about to go. Referee writing something down. Maybe it's another yellow card. This time for Paulie. Not sure. Was it yellow card for Paulie? Zwet gets ahead on it. Push. Spackenkill has a free kick late in the game now. There's got to be only seconds left on the clock. And Spackenkill throwing everybody up. This is it now. Chance at a last gasp equalizer. Yep. Coach tells his goalie to come all the way up to the midfield line. This is all or nothing for Spackenkill. What a great opportunity here at the end of the game. It's pinged in high. It's going to go over Helgeson. And it's also going to go over the crossbar. And that should just about do it for Ellenville now. They should be looking at 3 wins in a row to begin their season. Marlon Cabrera, he seems happy about such news. He'll be happy to get out there on the field, I'm sure, in the coming games. Yeah, there should be another home game Friday here at the high school for Ellenville Blue Devils. And that is the final whistle. There's my guy, Chris Leon, the 21. I haven't seen him for a long time, but I knew that was him right away from his, let's shall we say, angry celebration. He was happy, and yet he threw the ball down like he was mad. And that's just Chris Leon for you. So great job to the Ellenville Blue Devils. Can we just get a shot at the handshakes, Marlon? I know you got to go. In fact, I can take over if you want. If you want to go celebrate with your team, I can take over from here, Marlon. So a big shout out to Marlon. Thank you so much for doing the second half. I really appreciate it. And you can go celebrate with your team. Ellenville wins 2-1. And I guess maybe we don't get the full old traditional handshakes between all the players as a way to preserve safety and COVID, but there's Coach Me talking to his opposite number. And here's a quick last shot of the Ellenville Blue Devils, the victors here against Spackenkill High School. They win 2-1. So congratulations to Ellenville on what was a wonderful contested game of soccer. The final score is Ellenville 2, Spackenkill 1.